Welcome everybody to BDB Battle number 1, Front 9 coverage brought to you by the Big Disc Boys. Bringing it to you today is Jon Kurman commentary. I'm Cameron Makiling here with Jonathan Kurman, and today with us we have Spangs, who is one of the players on today's coverage. So let's get right into it with these player profiles. First up we got Jon Youngbar playing for AGL Discs here today.
Yeah, based out of Wolf Creek, Oregon. Cam, a local kid, knows this course like the back of his hand. Should be a veteran in this one.
Yep, and next up is Jad Rihan, one of the Rihan bros. Him and his brother are both playing for us today. Jad is the younger of the two brothers and the higher rated, actually.
He just looks like a Jad, doesn't he?
He does. He does look like a Jad, and this is his brother Nasser. Little lower rated. They've both been playing for, I think they said they had just reached their 10-year anniversary of their PDGA memberships.
Will he play the entire course with his eyes closed, or will he open them at some point?
I think he does open them a little bit.
Good.
And look at Jesse here. Here you are.
Excellent.
Looking way less awkward than you did last time.
Anthony Burrell, Thunderbird in hand.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great disc.
Starting us off here, hole 1. Only thing you really got to worry about, the two trees right in the middle of the fairway, right off the tee pad. You can literally throw whatever you want. Just get around those trees and out into the open.
Yeah, great chance for these throwers to showcase the disc that they're most comfortable with.
Also, a really easy chance to pick up a bird right off the bat.
Definitely a hole you're looking to birdie.
John's going with his keystone here.
Beautiful flight.
He's not too far. He's going to have a pretty easy putt. Jed going with a forehand flick. Throwing a PD.
And rocking the backwards fanny pack.
It's actually a chalk bag, like for climbing, and he uses it to keep his hands nice and dry.
It worked that time.
Yeah, it sure does. He uses it a lot.
That was a beautiful shot.
Oh. Boy, only a couple trees on the fairway, and he managed to hit the very first one.
Yep, first available. And,
First shot on camera nerves.
yeah, he never played for the cameras before. I think he'll figure it out here
And
pretty soon.
Spang going low and slow there.
Yeah, turn that one over out the hand a little bit.
Nass chipping up. Giving himself a nice, easy tap in for his par. What you got here, Jesse?
That's my Prodigy PA3. Had it in the bag for like 4 years now. Plenty of top band rejections.
Yeah, didn't work for you that time. Oh.
2 in a row.
Tough luck there for Youngbar.
Nass with the easy par here. And guys are going to collect their pars.
Oh, despite hitting a tree on his very first throw, manages a push on the very first hole.
And
Nicely
Jad
done.
taking the only birdie here on hole 1, which is honestly a must get.
Yeah.
So we'll see how things turn out here for the guys moving forward. So yeah, again after 1, just to recap, 3 pars, 1 birdie. Jad taking an early lead here. Hole 2, 304-foot par 3. It's just a long tunnel shot with some guardian trees right in front of the basket as you get into the green down there. You really just want to keep it up on the green. There is OB to the left on the road if you make it down onto the asphalt.
Extra points if you hit that squirrel.
Extra point, actually triple points if you hit the squirrel. Yeah.
Beautiful vegetation all the way around. A great day for disc golf.
Yeah, it was really nice out. This back area where we're playing into right now has actually gotten a lot better. It was pretty swampy when we were recording the first video, but it's dried up quite a bit. It was pretty nice. Jed throwing the same disc he threw on the last hole, and he just catches a tree about halfway down the fairway.
Good bounce though.
Yeah, still has a easy chance at birdie, at par.
Youngbar wings it down there. Also hits a tree and bounces out to the middle of the fairway.
Mother Earth making her presence felt here on the disc golf course.
And can we go 3 for 3? And I think we do.
Whoa, where did he go? What happened?
Looks like the catch cam was not able to get NASA's shot there. So Jesse going with his Pure, I think, right? That was the one you just lost?
Pure. I lost it at SOU's course yesterday.
Yeah, if you find it, please give him a call. But he is up there inside the circle, or maybe just outside.
Hopefully it comes back. I just learned how to throw that disc.
It's a great PSA. If you do find a disc out when you're playing and it's got a name and a number on it, give it a call. That's what you'd want for your disc. Return the favor.
Yeah, I am very low on number of discs returned, but I always put my name on there just in case. It is nice to make some new friends and find a disc. Throwing his Luna here. Jad's going to lay it up. And looks like he was running it, but couldn't quite get enough.
Got to risk it for the biscuit, and that time did not pay off.
Yeah, and luckily he didn't go too far, so he'll be able to clean up for an easy 3 here.
Jesse going for birdie.
Yeah, I don't get this hole too often, so.
Yeah,
Nicely
nice
done.
putt, Jess.
Excellent form.
Thank you. That one felt nice. Like I said, don't get hole 2 on Tom Pearce very often, so.
Looked so nice. Looked like cash. Our first cash cam of the round.
There it is. You can see him just floating it in there.
Center chains. Beautifully done.
Very nice. Let's see if the others can save their pars here. There's one.
Big putt.
Jad putting in with his Luna. Youngbar following it up with another one. I think that is his judge. And last but certainly not least, here is Nas.
Is that a lacrosse stick you're holding, Cam?
Yeah, it holds the camera because I can't afford a monopod yet.
Center chains and falls out.
Oh my gosh.
How
For a tap
unfortunate.
in bogey.
Tried to distract the audience, but boy, front and center, that is really tough for Nissan. Nasser.
We'll just call him Nas. Not an easy. Hole number 3, 554-foot par 4. This one is long and deep. There is a lot of trees on this fairway. You really just gotta go for distance and try and get it down there in 4. It's a hard one to get in 4. A lot of guardian trees. You can see we're kind of cruising through here, getting closer to the green, and there is no easy path down there. You just gotta throw and pray.
I try to go with the backhand hyzer to flick hyzer to basket. That's what's worked best for me.
All right, well let's see how that pays out for you right here. Throwing your Thunderbird again,
That is not the direction you want to throw.
and picking up on the OB on the train tracks, well outside the fairway.
I don't think I've ever thrown on the train tracks on this hole before. So I'm glad we caught that on video.
Jad able to sneak through the trees.
That's the type of shot you're looking for. Somewhere out there close to the path. Give yourself a look to slice through the trees on your second shot.
Youngbar trying to find a similar line, but he catches an early tree there. Just about 150, maybe 125 feet off the tee pad. Not super far.
And now Toyota lining up his shot.
Again, just Nass, and he's throwing a destroyer here. And oh wow, he is well past the rest of the drives.
That is a beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, turns it over out of his hand early. Turns into a roller.
Yep, and rough ground there. Here's you pitching in from OB, and looks like Dylan was not able to catch you on the inside.
Almost threw it OB on the other side of the fairway from there.
Yep, managed to get all the way through and across. We'll see you throwing it up here from your lie in just a second. Here's Nass pitching up with the PD again, going to the forehand flick.
Jad, I believe.
Oh yeah, Jad, my bad. And he is probably about 300 feet short still.
Sliced right up there. I think. How close is he to the basket? We'll have to find
Right
out
there's
when we get there.
yeah, on his next throw, he probably about 100 feet out still. And Youngbar almost lands OB on the road, maybe 2 feet in from the edge there.
Very fortunate.
Nass is chipping up, and he catches a tree just outside of circle 2. And here's Jesse pitching up from the creek down below.
Were you trying to sneak it in between those 2 trees, Jess?
Yes. I did not put enough on it.
Still love the the ambition there.
Nas pitching up, so he's going to have a nice tap in for his par. And that is Youngbar's fourth throw, forcing him to take at least a bogey here.
Oh.
Our second chain rejection.
Yep.
Gonna definitely warrant a rejection replay.
Yep. You'll see right here. It looks like it's in, and then you'll see this a lot today. It just looks so clean, and just no love from the baskets out here at Tom Pearce. Nice putt there, Jess. Picking up your bogey after a hard OB throw first is always nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a hard OB throw. Just a shank.
Point is, though, you kept yourself in the game.
Yes.
Not an easy place to come back from over on those train tracks, for sure.
Not at all.
2 bogeys and 2 pars moving forward here. Looks like, Jesse, you are in the lead. Oh, no, you are in second here. Hole 4, 275 feet, par 3. Usually in a much longer position. This is a short placement for this one. Tucked in just over this first creek here on this landing pad. Got some trees behind, nice little backboard for you.
Stark contrast to hole 3. Almost half the distance.
And the long position for hole 4 is pretty far as well, so kind of nice that they moved it forward for us here. And Jad looks like he landed just short or just in the creek there.
Let's see what Chevy does with this shot.
He's up and down.
Beautifully
And
done.
he
Snuck
is
it
inside the circle.
Yeah, snuck it
Great
right
shot.
between some branches.
Almost hit the cameraman there.
Way wide. A little too much juice on that one.
Way wide. Nice and far.
I tend to do that with my flicks. Overjuice them. Youngbar splitting the middle. Nice.
Getting a
skip here.
big skip,
Woo!
and he is just about the same distance as Nas, just on the
That was
other side of the
very-
basket.
Very close to an ace.
Here's Jad for 2.
Oh, missed it just wide left.
Just wide. Parked right next to his brother. Here's Jesse for long look.
Oh, right on line. Just a little low.
Another rejection replay coming up here.
Not quite enough on that one.
Not quite enough.
We've seen with this course, you can hit the chains directly in the middle and it still bounce out.
That one looks like it was off of the basket. Just a little low. Nas cleaning up. The only bird it looks like here. Oh, wait. Youngbar might be able to pick one up here. There we go.
Yeah, he
2
does.
birds for us.
Expertly done.
Jad keeping it clean with his par. And Jesse following suit with a nice tap in. And after hole 4, we are looking at 2 birds and 2 pars. And looking at the leaderboard, looks like a bunch of people tied for second with Jad in the lead by 1. Hole 5, a 304-foot par 3. You got a couple little almost islands here with some creeks in the middle you can land it on. The basket, however, is past this second island back and tucked underneath behind some trees over here, you'll see, as the camera's kind of a hard time tracking in these woods. Oh, there we go. Tucked behind all these nice little guardian trees with a very small window to the right there. You can kind of sneak around from the backside.
Such unique land structure.
Yeah. Super nice. Right along the river there. You couldn't really see it from the flyover, but the river's just down to the right.
Oh.
It is possible to skip one all the way down there, and
What
he luckily stopped.
What a
about
job by
50
Honda
feet
there.
short. Youngbar pitching up,
Ooh.
hitting
Early release.
early tree.
Tough. Yeah, you can see the disappointment on his face.
He's up on that very first island there. Here's Jad. Looks like you had a couple. He's gonna throw more. I'm just gonna throw one. Okay, wasn't sure. Looks like he's going with his PD again. Up and getting a nice full flight from Dylan's camera. Skips right in front of him and down towards the river also. He's probably only about maybe 90 feet from the basket there.
Yeah, got to be happy with that shot.
What are you throwing here, Jess?
My 4-time Paul Macbeth Star Destroyer.
Very nice. Very old school.
Oh, flick. I like to flick that disc. It skips big. That time it hit a tree.
Nice. Looks like you
Unlucky.
cut that little fence that guards the tee pad for the next hole there. Youngbar skipping down. Looks like he's pin high, but just downhill from it.
Oh.
Jad catches another tree, and he's going to be in that creek past the second island.
You could tell he was aiming for that tree, and he nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Good pitch up by Nas right there.
Yep, he is parked. Going to have a nice tap in. Here you are, Jess, from on top of the second island there.
I'm just going for a layup here. Not smart to run it through those trees. You could get a nasty bounce and roll all the way to the river.
Yeah, very fast green. Luckily, you stuck him right there. Jad's going to try and go for par from here. Oh, and he does just that. Catches one of those trees and rolls down the hill just a little bit.
That was very lucky. A lot of times it will roll 2-3 times as far as that down that hill right there.
Yeah, he had a good angle coming in. Oh, man!
What a putt.
Terrific. Nicely done.
Youngbar cashes it in for the cash cam from just at probably circle's edge, but uphill that plays more like a 50-foot putt, and that was
That's
beautiful.
tough. That's tough.
Here you are with a fun little angle. There you go.
Whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes.
Nice little putt for par.
Nice putt.
Jad taking his bogey with a nice putt nonetheless.
Oh, the bag on putt, the disrespect.
And a par for Nass. And after hole 5, we are looking at 3 pars and a bogey, bringing everyone back to even.
All tied up.
Yep. Halfway through this first 9.
All right, moving on. Hole 6 is a 309-foot par 3. Another one of the holes here in the trees. Kind of the last one before we move out more into the open. This one again, just kind of tucked in next to some trees down here.
Just makes you wonder
you
who
guys
planted all these trees.
You know, I don't know. I haven't asked. And speaking of trees, Nass hits the first available.
Yeah, tough one for Kia there.
Yep. And Youngbar popping up from underneath the camera. I don't know where he came from, but here he is. Looks like he's throwing a putter. Could be a mid-range. Can't really tell. He's moving around just a little too much for me. Oh. It looks like he's got pretty decent flight until he hit a tree probably about halfway down the fairway.
He's
there
in
on
the
right.
camera the whole time. For
Just
the
going
last
with your
two
pure
firsts.
again, huh?
Just hanging
Oh,
out
yeah.
up there.
That disc was a very good disc.
Yeah.
First return.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is. Seeing you use it a lot today is a big shame that you don't have it anymore.
Wow.
And that was fantastic. Looks like you were parked down there.
That's the first time I've ever hit the gap on this hole.
I think that might be the first time I've ever seen anyone hit the gap on this hole.
You know Jad's working hard. He's got the back sweat going.
Hits a gap, not as close, but he gets well down there, past the basket, probably 20 feet long of the pin and 50 feet or so to the left.
Difficult approach shot there with the 2 trees right
You
in
know,
front
that
of you.
actually is funny because that's the exact same kind of throw and the same outcome that we saw from Mango in the last coverage on the same hole.
Yeah,
Great
never throw a forehand in that situation, I think.
Yeah, it
That's
seems.
what it is. At least not a turnover forehand.
And here's Jon with a nice hyzer forehand and just giving himself a look at the basket here. Jad with his birdie putt from probably 50, maybe 60 feet out.
Ooh,
Good run.
just wide.
Oh,
Youngbar misses his par putt.
Another chain rattler, but nothing to show for it.
Nass is in for 4. And let's see. Yep, Jad cleans it up for a par. And looks like Jesse is going to pretty much tap in here for your birdie. Very nice bird there, Jess.
thank you. That's a good hole to get. Lots of trees in the way on that.
Taking a stroke on Jad and 2 strokes on Jon and Nas here. Looks like you're going to break ahead here from the pack a little bit. Got 2 bogeys, a par, and 1 birdie, putting you in the lead. How does that feel going into hole 7?
I felt very confident going to hole 7. I usually throw a good shot on this hole. It's kind of open, so you just launch the Thunderbird or the float out 400 to the basket.
Yep, and just like I said, you can see there's this creek here with some trees that are pretty low. As long as you stay above those, you have all this open space to work with. And this tree that kind of protects the top of the basket here just a little bit, but pretty easy to get up and down for 2. It's another one of those holes that you really got to get to score here. Going with your Barella Thunderbird again.
Yeah, I let that go a little high, and it just hyzers out to the left, short of what I wanted. Still look at the basket.
Yeah, not too far. See what Jad does with all this empty space. It looks like he is turning over hard, and he is going long right, probably 100 feet to the right. Maybe pin deep, though. Nasser's throwing it way up there in the air. Kind of like yours. Comes down even earlier, though.
And let's see what Youngbar here does. Finish out this tee shot.
And he's going to launch it down. And almost as far as Jad. Looks like he came down in the field over there to the right as well. And Nass is going to pitch up there for a nice tap in for his par.
Great
Looks
run.
like Youngbar was giving it a run, but he's going to die out somewhere for a tap in.
Excellent form that time by Jad.
Yeah, Jad's got a really mean step putt. You'll see that a lot here today from all of the players, really. A lot of step putt opportunities, jump putts. Well,
Air ball.
Yeah, just a safe play right there, Jess. Yeah, just want to lay it up. Don't try to get too fancy.
and leaving yourself a little bit of meat on the bone there for your par putt.
Little tester, but knocks it down.
Another par. Jad using his Luna here.
Such concentration.
Yep, he really likes to focus in before taking those putts. And it doesn't pay off.
Should have chalked up.
Yep, should have chalked up. He has it right there even. And looks like Jad is going to take his bogey before we move on to hole 8 here on the front 9. And looks like Jesse is in the lead with 2 strokes on everybody now.
Gaining. This course can take strokes away at any time, so means nothing on hole 8.
Yep, hole 8, 411-foot par 3. Nice and open for the most part of the fairway until you get down to the edge of circle 2 here, where it turns into the familiar foresty stuff that we've been playing in for most of the round. You can see the basket tucked way back in here, pretty deep, and with all kinds of trees in front of it. Ooh. Thunderbird here.
Any tips for young golf players, Spang, on how to avoid those trees?
Hold on. We got something here.
Oh, look at this. Buckle up.
Yeah, buckle up. We're here for the flight tracker. Looks like Jesse is going to skip all the way down there. Looks like you got it all the way into the circle from deep with all of that protection, man. How did you do it?
I just grabbed the Thunderbird, threw it hard and low, let the disc do the work after that.
Very nice. You can see Nas getting caught up here on the trees as he enters the circles.
Youngbar told me that was one of the best shots he's ever seen on the hole.
I agree.
Youngbar follows it up with another good shot. He's also going to pierce down into these trees.
And then proceeded to put his disc 2 feet away from mine. Great shot, Youngbar.
And Jad catches some of that first tree and falls down short here in the fairway. Looks like he's got to pitch into the greens here.
Taking the sky route. Where's he going to land?
Oh, right in
Finally
front of the
falls.
cameraman. Looks like D-Ray was able to find him right before he hit the ground. Nass is... Looks like he's going to give it a light run, but really just pitching up for 3 here.
Oh,
Oof. Catches a tree
Tough-
right in front of the
Yeah,
basket.
tough break for Ram. Just tried to be conservative, but still ended up getting robbed.
Oof. Jad looks like he just didn't give it enough there. Ooh.
Oh
And Youngbar with his birdie putt just cages it. And
Unfortunate.
unfortunately, yeah, he's just going to have to tap in for his par. And here you are, Jess. Looks like you got a couple trees right in front of you.
yeah.
Nice putt.
And that is
There it
money.
is.
Absolutely.
Another bird for our boy here.
no. Hole 8 is another tough birdie, especially in the deep position.
Just another day at the office for Jesse Spangler.
And here's Nass. There he goes. Cleaning up his par.
You can feel the pressure.
Yeah, it's important. You can't miss those gimmies. Got to give yourself a chance to stay in this game.
Mm-hmm. And
Yep,
we got a
good
couple
placement,
tap-ins. Looks like got a
Documented.
bogey. And I believe Youngbar is going to take a par here. Moving on to the last hole of the back 9. Jesse's still holding on to a good lead here. Looks like picking up a couple more strokes on the field. You got 4 strokes on Jad and 3 strokes on Nass and Jon going into hole 9 here.
Hole 9 is a very tough hole. You can either go with the roller, low, straight shot through the trees, or a big Annie shot over the top. I don't see many people getting down close to the basket here. I usually attempt a roller.
Good.
Roller's not one of
Next.
my best shots, but I still like to throw them because it's a good shot to have in the bag.
Ooh, it looks like the boys decided on a dirty dollar CTP here, and that's where everyone just throws some money on the tee pad, and the guy with the best drive takes it all home. So we'll see which one of you guys can get down there. I kind of think you might have been ruled out though with that throw.
Yeah, throwing my first shot 100 feet probably won't win the dirty dollar CTP.
And here's Nass with the roller.
This is the roller that we were looking for.
Oh,
Cutting
man.
back towards the basket. What a shot.
Beautifully
Awesome
done by Jeep.
roller.
You saw he switched out his disc at the very last second and it paid off.
Yep, let's see if Youngbar or Nass's little brother can get any closer than that. Gonna be hard to do when he overthrows the basket like that. And Jon catches a tree.
This one low and hard and an iron branch. I remember that branch looked like it wouldn't do anything to a disc, and it took it straight out of its flight.
Yep, he's gonna be over by you for his next shot. And here's Jad going with a forehand flick here. He gets it up and out. Looks like D-Ray was not able to catch where he landed though. I believe it was over to the right side of the fairway.
Hyzered out a bit early.
And we were correct. Nass with that beautiful roller is going to take home the dirty dollar CTP, winning himself $4 today. Jesse, here you are on a awkward lie. Is that your Firebird?
Firebird, Star Firebird. Really wanted to give this one a run and flash the basket, and may have put it a little bit too far past.
Yeah, looks like you got a little bit of ground play. Grass is real short over here.
Youngbar with almost the same look, puts it right next to the basket. Beautiful shot.
Jad with another awkward lie. Oh, and he lays out deep. Does it pay off for him? Does not look
Not
like
quite
it.
enough juice on that.
Gave it everything he had, but just came up a little short.
PA 3 for 3.
Trying to save the par here. Sailed it.
Unfortunate.
Not what you're looking for. Should be an easy bogey. Move on to the back 9.
Nass for
Nasser
2.
to 2.
And he
Oh no.
is rejected. We're going to catch him on the replay. Oh, top band and down. And,
Unfortunate.
yep, just a little too much juice there. See what Jad's got for us here on hole 9. This is to clean up his par. Back-to-back rejection replays from the Rihan bros. Let's see it. Oh.
Whoa.
It's like the high school dance all over again. Back-to-back rejections.
Yeah, that is high school dance, college dances. Anytime I go to a bar. Same thing. Jesse here. This is for bogey for 4.
Oh, no!
Gonna make it a quick 5, just real fast.
That is not what you're looking for.
Yep, Nass is gonna clean up his par after a fantastic drive.
Remember, kids, always focus on your putts.
Jed and Jesse clean up their bogey and double bogeys respectively. And Youngbar with a par to close out our front 9 here. Taking a look at the scores, we are evening things out a little bit with that double bogey there. Jesse still in the lead, but only up 1 on Youngbar and Nas, and up 3 on Jad here. All right, through 9, looks like we got Jesse. You're here in the lead with Jon and Nas tied for 2nd, and Jad carrying up the lead or carrying up the rear in 4th place here. A quick look at our crew. Got me and Dylan on camera. Big thanks again to you, Jon and Jesse, for being here with me, recording the commentary today.
Yeah, our pleasure, Cam.
Yeah, another big special thanks to AGL Discs and Josephine County Parks for keeping Tom Pearce such a wonderful course for us to go and use. And make sure to follow us on social media at Big Disc Boys on Instagram and Twitter. You can also find us on Reddit and pretty much anywhere else, Facebook and all that good stuff. Just type it in, Big Disc Boys, and that's it. Thanks, guys.
We'll catch you next time.
Catch you in the back.
Support your local pros.